And our top story tonight, in less than 24 hours, millions of Americans who rely on government assistance to eat and feed their families will no longer be receiving money. Good evening once again, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Michael Brownlee. Many Southern California families were scrambling for solutions, but there's a glimmer of hope and a court ruling that could provide relief, and soon.
NBC4's Conan Nolan joins us from the newsroom. Conan, that relief won't come, though, until after the weekend?
Right. It will take at least a week from what we understand. Remember, 2 federal judges ruled that the Trump administration must use emergency funds to keep the food stamp, also known as SNAP benefits and CalFresh, going during the government shutdown. However, the White House has yet to respond. They could simply appeal this ruling, and even if they agree to it, the benefits won't start for at least another week.
It is the nation's primary anti-hunger program for low-income Americans, now in the crosshairs of the federal government shutdown. Starting tomorrow, CalFresh, the California version of the federal SNAP program, runs out of money from Washington. This despite a $5.5 billion emergency fund the administration has decided not to use. U.S. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins says that contingency fund has restrictions and can only be used for natural disasters.
Event like a hurricane, but it is a contingency fund that can only flow if the underlying appropriation is approved.
The USDA has never done this in the past.
But Governor Gavin Newsom, in an interview with NBC News, says that the emergency fund was used during the government shutdown in Mr. Trump's first term.
They said they have a contingency fund for precisely this moment. They said just a few days ago, on November 30th, or rather September 30th, that the contingency fund exists for a moment like this, a likely government shutdown.
Indeed, today, 2 federal judges agreed, one in Boston, the other in Rhode Island, ordering the Agriculture Department to release the emergency funds for the food assistance program. Jessica Levinson is with Loyola Law School.
One judge said essentially, yes, provide the benefits and update me by Monday. Another judge said, I think you should provide the benefits, update me by Monday as to whether or not you do. So I think what's next is likely appeals.
But even if the Trump administration complies, CalFresh benefit cards could not be reloaded for days.
So that is problematic. There could be a week where people who are hungry need food.
The Ag Secretary says in any case, the emergency fund would be temporary.
Even if it could flow, it doesn't even cover half of the month of November. So here we are again in 2 weeks having the exact same conversation.
At the moment, there are no negotiations taking place to end the federal shutdown. The president today blaming Democrats.
They become crazed lunatics. It's their fault. Everything is their fault. It's so easily solved.
That's not so easy. Democrats are demanding that in any funding bill to keep the government open, Republicans include a restoration of Obamacare subsidies, saying without them, millions of Americans will see their health care costs double soon. We'll know more on Monday when the Trump administration is expected to respond to today's federal court rulings. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.
All right, Conan, thank you. And for more information on how you can get help, head to the NBCLA app. Just search CalFresh, which is the California version of SNAP, to see what's available.